Nel 2045 non c'è nessun posto dove andare. Nessuno. A parte l'Oasis.
Arriverà nei cinema dal 28 marzo Ready Player One, nuovo blockbuster di fantascienza diretto da Steven Spielberg. Il regista di E.T., Jurassic Park e Minority Report torna a esplorare il futuro, ma il cuore del suo Colossal batte di nostalgia per gli anni '80. Ne parliamo con i protagonisti del film in occasione della premiere di Londra.
Do you guys went back to study the 80s and how and what would you bring from the 80s to today?
I think the sense of joy and colour in the films and in the music, I'd like to bring back and see that more in today.
Yeah.
Music, objects.
Yeah, I mean this book, reading Ernie's book was a great crash course on the 80s, even if you lived through the 80s, I'm sure.
Yes.
Because there's tons of obscure references that you can't possibly know unless you're Ernie Klein, I think. So it was great. That was a great preparation for us, I think.
What would I want to bring up today? I don't know, vintage Whitney Houston. You know, she sang in the 80s, so that was cool.
Yes.
I'd bring that back.
This is a bit 80s, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. My stylist was inspired
Yeah,
by
right?
little thriller vibes.
Exactly.
Steven gave us homework, and it was not the best homework. It was to watch The Shining.
He is aware that it's like rated R, right?
I assume
rated
so. I mean, it's like, well, I think it's fine. It's legal for me to watch it because I watched Deadpool in theaters.
Wikipedia. And
That was our best friend.
Yeah, and then they had a game trailer on set, and then we played a arcade.
Yeah, there's an arcade game that
Arcade game, yeah.
played.
Yeah.
It's a very, fertile period of time creatively because it was the era of Spielberg. You know, 80 was Raiders of the Lost Ark, and throughout that decade he had hit after hit after hit. You know, so it's ironic that he should be directing this movie. And I think a lot of the people that are now in their 40s and early 50s, you know, they're looking back at the 80s as being a time that was simpler and there weren't so many sort of pressures on us as adults. We do it now. We look back at the past because that's when we were kids, and when we were kids it was easy, seemingly.
So you're talking about yourself. What would you bring from the 80s now, back from the 80s?
Leg warmers, scrunchies. I'd bring back Stretch Armstrong, and I think all these things probably still exist, to be honest. It's great to be feeling a little bit of nuclear terror again. That was exciting about the 80s, always wondering if we were going to die in a terrible fire, and it's lovely to have that feeling back.
Lovely.
I mean, the 90s was dull, I think. The 80s was just extraordinary. Musically, it was post-punk, you know, there was everything splintered in music after punk happened, and we had new romanticism, and we had goth, and we had all these different kind of musical movements. It was a brilliant time.
Easy, man. I agree, but I grew up in the 90s.
Okay.
No, even in the
Say no
80s. Do you know something called the Spielberg face?
The Spielberg face.
Yes.
No.
Do you think about Laura Dern in Jurassic Park? She's always, somebody
Like in
stares
awe?
in, yes,
Like-
staring in wonder. Did you do that? And can you do that?
Did I do it in the movie? Maybe my avatar did. I don't know if my live action did. But I'm trying to think like
I like that.
like just in awe, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at something phenomenal that he's gonna create in post.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Spielberg.
Yeah. Did we?
It was.
Can you do that now?
There's a couple of times though. There was a couple of times when but without knowing that it was a Spielberg face, but we just by being in this movie and everything being so out there and being so awe-inspiring, I'm sure we did that.
The camera needs to be on a dolly.
Okay.
And you need to move in very slowly on the dolly. And you don't zoom, it doesn't work with the zoom because the depth of field has to change. So you're just coming in. I'm looking at a spaceship taking off. That's it.
The Spielberg face. Well, on set, the only face he does when we're filming is.
No. The face that she wants from you, actually, like to stare something with wonder, like that. Did you do that?
Oh, I think all of us did that when. No, but when Ty got the egg with the yellow light glowing.
Oh, yeah?
That Janusz put there, we were all staring with the Spielberg face at him.
Show me the Spielberg face.
Nah, you gotta watch the movie to see the
But I
Spielberg.
But you did. You didn't find it.
Oh.
So come on.
He can demonstrate. He's the veteran.
No. Come on, like no, I can do it.
Okay, well, let's pass on that question then.
You will pass it.
Nah, yeah. You see, you gotta watch in IMAX 3D to get the full effect of the Spielberg face.